Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to the Rassy Zone podcast. Get in the zone. Now, today, as you see, I'm holding up an obituary. I'm going to talk about the night my mother died, the day and night my mother died. So, which was April 18th, 2022, last year. So, as a black man from the hood, and you have a good relationship with your mother, that's a day that I never thought I would see come and experience, but it did happen, and I'm gonna tell you guys about it. Now, I'm gonna start for the weekend. That weekend, she died Monday, April 18th at 10:07 at nighttime. So I'm gonna talk about that weekend. So me and my sisters, we would go to the hospital. They only allow one visitor at a time. For some reason, so we would go take turns, to go up there to visit her. So basically, I remember we got to the hospital, and I noticed my mother would always tell me when somebody's about to die, they usually look their best, and they look how you remember them before they got sick or whatever, the sickness or whatever. So that's how she looked that night. This was Saturday night. I think visiting hours from 6 to 8 or something like that. No, 12 to 8. So I would usually come around 6. So long story short, basically, I did she was into this pastor Gino Jennings. So I played his latest episode for her on the iPod, and I have my sister had made a playlist of songs for mothers and stuff like that, songs that were about mother and stuff. So I was playing that for her. She really enjoyed that, and we had a good talk about life and stuff. And then she was saying, things about what she was gonna do when she got out and of the hospital, and she was like, yeah, just have the, here's the rent money and stuff like that, whatever, and to handle that and stuff like that. So it was a cool night, and it was so chill. So, and then the thing was that the nurses let me stay about, I think it was they gave me extra time to stay because visiting hours ended at 8 o'clock at night. So I was there till about, I think, 8:45, 9, something like that. So they gave me about almost an hour extra time. So I guess that was just God giving a proper send off. So basically, that Sunday nobody visited. We decided we was gonna actually go Monday. So my cousins and aunt, they went Monday to visit her, April 18th. So we didn't go. So that day everything was going so smooth. We had got her new ID card came in. We got a call from the social worker saying that she was gonna get transported to that the thing was ready, her was ready, the thing in a nursing home, that's where she was gonna go. And so I was like, okay, things are going too smoothly. So I was fixing up my clothes and stuff for most of the day. So basically for some reason I kept looking at my phone because I was in contact with the doctor. His name was Dr. Khalid or something like that. So basically, something kept telling me I kept just looking at my phone expecting a call from him or something like that. So long story short, sure enough, around 9:37, that's when I got the call. That was the first call, and they said that her heart stopped and stuff like that, and that they were gonna try to revive her and stuff. And then they said that they'll get back to me, whatever, details were happening. So right then, my mom was already in that mindset because being older, I was more prepared. I felt like God prepared me more to deal with this situation. If this would have happened when I was younger, who knows what, I probably would have lost it and never recovered. Feel me? So basically, long story short, the next phone call was at 10:07, and that was, and then the doctor was like, her heart stopped or whatever, and then he was like that if she stays alive, she will be brain dead, so and then he was like, you could have two options. You could leave her on life support, or you can, just pull the plug. And I talked with my sisters, and then as the man of the house, I made the decision, and I was like, yeah, just pull the plug, because it didn't make sense to just have her brain dead, but she doesn't even know who we are and stuff like that. So that was one of the hardest decisions I ever had to make in my life. But like, and I never thought that would happen, because me and my mother had a very good relationship. She was like my best friend or whatever. Like, she really was looking out, and she wanted the best for me. So basically, you know, that was just, you know, I guess it happens. You know, God put me through that because, you know, I had to go through it. And it just showed me that, you know, that sometimes you gotta make decisions, life-changing decisions. And I think this decision was for the better, you know. So that was a very strange, that was a very interesting weekend. I would say not strange, very interesting, mixed with good and bad. But you know, and then I called my man afterwards, I called him and told him the news and stuff like that. Then mad people wrote me. They was like, yeah, like, you know, like condolences and stuff like that. I posted it on Instagram and stuff like that. But I just thank God I didn't see her pass in person, because I probably would have not reacted well to that. So you know, so it just worked out the way it was supposed to work out in God's plan. You know what I'm saying? So like, so rest in peace to my mother, and I'll see you again, and you know, till next time. See the chain right here. One. I'm just sitting here thinking, zoning, my thoughts roaming on a tangent, but check it, still sharp and still, and heels clicking heels off to see the